actually talking about COVID times and motivation, actually it increased my motivation towards karate. Of course, there was something that was not really nice, so I was also teaching online and you know, just to try to keep my Karateka club alive and stuff like this. Of course, there was boring stuff, but then this secret training where we did with small group secret training when everything was closed, and we practiced with the highly motivated small group secretly, and it was really nice to practice in a small highly motivated group, and it inspired me to, because I was basically teaching this secret group club, so I had to put my best there, because you and the other guys, they were in so high level that I couldn't teach anything. So I had to actually think very much that what is good enough for you guys there. And then I had a huge motivation for teaching for that, and then also practicing with this group. It also gave me motivation technique wise, and I'm lucky because I can practice with my wife, who is so we have the same hobby, and we are roughly in the same level. And don't say that she's much better than me. I know it, but let's assume that she's we are roughly in the same level. So it's really nice to combine two things, so you can spend time with your wife and she's an excellent karateka. So it actually gave me kind of a boost, and it changed my direction. So now if I compare my teachings, what was before COVID and now, they are much better now. And it's only because of I was able to practice with you guys, and I was able to practice with my wife, and I was forced to check that what kind of techniques I'm teaching, are they reasonable or not. Yeah. So for me it mostly upgraded my motivation.
Yeah, I understand you very well, because when I got back from Australia 20 years ago after training full time at Hans McCarthy's dojo for 1 year, I had the same feeling that I got back here and I knew the guys who jumped on the Koruchinari wagon. They were really experienced. Jyrki wasn't there immediately, pretty much.
Almost immediately.
Pretty much, but we had
not in the maybe inner circle, but anyway, maybe the second seminar you had in Finland, I participated in that. Yeah. I think I didn't participate the first, but the second I participated in.
But I've been really lucky to have guys that are so good. They really keep me on the edge. I need to rethink what I've been learning and really figure out how to structure it and make a good lesson plan.
Yeah,
and it's been really nice to follow, because like I said, I haven't for the last 2 years maybe been so involved, so fanatic about the martial arts. Been other things to enjoy in life, but it's been really nice to see how you have really been involved and how you have put lots of energy, and effort into.
Yeah, actually for me, well, you have these other hobbies, so you can balance your life and balance your practice with board stuff and then karate stuff, and I think they are in good balance. And of course the balance can occasionally change, it's quite natural, but for me I don't have any other hobbies, but actually I have combined, I would say that I have combined 3 different hobbies to the same hobby. So for me karate is not just one thing, it's totally it's 3 things, and they are actually quite separated from each other. So if I compare my karate practice to some other hobby, I would say that it's the same as being in a band. Being in a band. So I like to do lyrics and compose the songs. So composing work is of course the planning the training. So I compose the songs, and then I compose the albums, and then I have then I compose the collections, and I have to stop here. But anyway, so that's one thing. That's one of my hobbies, and I could actually do something else. I could, I don't know, write poems or whatever. It's the same kind of hobby, and then it's a different hobby to I don't know if the term is correct, but I arrange those with the band. So I have a good band, and then I just say that, hey, this is my song, but let's try to see how it sounds, and do we need to have more bass or more drums and stuff like that. So I'll do the composing, of course, no, not composing, but arrangement. So I'm the main arranger there, but I'm testing my arrangement. So when I'm teaching karate, it's like this arranging work. And then, of course, I like to also play in the bands. So I like to play your songs, and just playing bass there and doing whatever you are saying.
Jyrki actually knows how to play the bass. He used to be in a band, but that's a few years ago.
Yeah, in high school I used to be in a band. By the way, do you know in band there are two roles that are all that need certain kind of requirements. The bassman is the most stupid guy, and the drummer is the ugliest guy. And I've been playing both. Okay, but for me, karate practicing is like playing in a band, and teaching karate is like arranging my own songs, and then composing part that I do myself, and they are separate from each other.
I was thinking this composing part. I've been looking at some of your lesson plans, and they're pretty, I'm not saying complicated, but they're like really thought through. So I think if someone after 100 years finds Jyrki's Excel charts, and they'll be like, oh, he really had some good thoughts, and he'll be the genius that...
Yeah. But it's the same as composing, so you need to have a good chorus there, and then everything is based on good chorus, and then you put some other lyrics there just to support the chorus, basically.